The guys
This is what
lie.
I meant like, all right.
Boom. That's boom. Hello. Oh, not much. Just waiting to do this Disney Infinity interview. It's kind of the last thing for the show for the day. I'm looking for something very specific out of this interview, and I'm waiting for. We're still waiting on one more here. I don't know where he is though. He said he would meet us over here in order to make this happen before we get our John Vignacchi interview. There's Annette. Hey. Hi. Have you seen John Drake?
No, he's gone forever.
Well, I mean, I know that too.
No, I don't know where he is.
Okay, he's supposed to crash it. We're shooting something dumb over here.
Oh, I love dumb stuff.
I know you do. How has the show been going for you? Have you been showing Fantasia the whole time, or also Dance Central, or both?
I've been doing a little bit of both. I did Dance Central Spotlight. I snuck into the Microsoft showcase the other night and played there, and then came here, and now I've been doing Fantasia all day long.
What do you do to accomplish the level of energy required to actually dance and move as much as you do during shows like this?
I drink an unhealthy amount of coffee, probably enough caffeine to kill a small horse.
Yeah. All right, stronger than a small horse. Thank you for your time, Annette.
Thank you, Jeff. Always a pleasure.
I would love a Diet Coke, actually. I mean, it's not too much.
No, it's not.
Did you clear your fart?
No, absolutely not.
Totally reeks.
Absolutely not.
I have like it's like blowing right into my face.
It's not me.
This is the whole thing.
My mistake.
Like,
Oh, you're like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. This is great.
getting cool.
How's it going, Jeff?
It's going all right, John.
How's your show?
It's going okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Seeing
heard-
you again.
Seeing you again.
How did last night go for you afterwards?
It was fine. I thought I was in trouble with PR. So what had happened during the show is right when I was showing that Sunset Overdrive thing, I got a message from our head of PR, Brian Nelson, who's like, "What did you say on Giant Bomb?" Like question mark exclamation point, as we were still talking. And so I got freaked out, but then I found out he was just fucking with me. So that's why I was like, "Oh, would you like to see Disney Infinity : Marvel Superheroes open parentheses 2.0 edition close parentheses?"
Yes.
Yes! What do you say, John Drake? And John Blackburn's
John
here too.
Blackburn is here too.
I'm the demo driver.
John is the VP and GM of Infinity.
How did you get roped into this mess?
This mess. This is the. God, I volunteered for this mess.
All right,
This is
great.
awesome.
Okay,
So
good.
it's,
I don't mean the Infinity mess. I mean
no. We
this
travel
mess.
as a pair.
This hot mess. So, Drew, take a look at these figures, bro. So, in April, we announced that we were integrating the Marvel superheroes to Infinity. What you see, and not an apple. Yeah.
So Apple is involved.
Right there. Right there. Coming to Apple.
Right.
Coming to Apple.
It's like Tron style, right?
The digitizer, yeah.
Okay, so then stop it. I was gonna eat that until you put your dirty hands on it. So, okay, we announced that the Marvel superheroes were coming to the platform. We have over 20 of them. We announced the Avengers. The first guy's coming, and then everyone's like, "Well, you teased in the trailer," or as you said, ineffectively teased because we
Yeah,
basically-
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. You put out the trailer before announcing the game, and like no one noticed.
What do you mean?
Like it was just like this trailer that showed the Captain America disc. Like I found it was like I didn't see anyone really reporting on that other than like there was an Infinity fan site that was like Infinity's coming, and I put up the trailer because I saw it, and then I didn't see anyone talking about it after that. It just seemed like a poor.
You're saying we
not
should
to critique,
fire our
not to
marketing
critique your marketing and PR plan, but
Well, actually,
the tease,
Jeff-
the viral tease, did not go viral.
Okay, we have an agency person here. Didn't it get picked up pretty well?
It did.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
well?
Super well.
See.
Super well. All right. Okay. Well, I didn't see it on all the gaming sites, but I guess you're not going to gaming sites because this is, your
This
kid.
is
It's
a
your kid's game
broad-
for kids.
No,
it's your
a-
kid's game for kids.
It's a broad family play.
No, this game's for everybody.
So, all right. So at E3, let's move on. At E3, we
Should
were
we take a seat?
Sure. Come sit down. Here, these look really comfortable. So at E3, we announced that we're bringing the Spider-Man playset to.
Would you care for a Diet Coke?
I was like, that sounded good. We were bringing the Spider-Man playset to Disney Infinity platform. So you're going to have Spider-Man and Nova. It's going to come in that playset pack. Plus, we'll be having Venom, as well as Iron Fist and who am I forgetting? Director Nick Fury, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson. That was Hot Scoops Haagen-Dazs. I said last night on the show. Why are you shaking your head?
There's no hot scoops at Haagen-Dazs? That would be terrible. That'd be gross.
That's the fucking joke, John. Anyway,
You say so.
so
It was a great joke.
thanks, bro. What are you doing? Is this the light I'm supposed to get off? Right. Nice job, Drew. Very professional cameraman.
Been a long day.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Spider-Man playset and what's happening here. So a big thing that we put. Good job, John.
That's a great looking Spider-Man. That Spider-Man model, by the way. What is this? Is this 360 version?
Yeah, actually, you're looking at the Xbox 360 version right now. Obviously, the assets look different, look better on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 with all the current gen, as we should be
Current
saying.
gen, exactly.
Current gen.
That's very forward thinking of you. I appreciate it.
I heard you say it once, and so I started saying it to everyone, and they're like, "Oh, what does that mean?" Yeah.
Just pull the EA thing and start calling it Gen 4 consoles. And you sound like a real dork.
Yeah. Anyway, so one of the big things that we did in from a story standpoint, we upgraded everything we did from a script writing perspective. The team at Avalanche are the ones that are doing the script for each of the play sets. And Brian Michael Bendis, who we had at our announce events, part of it.
I'm familiar with him.
Yeah, so right, you saw him at the Sony keynote as well.
I did, yeah. That guy can talk.
Well, Brian's been great to work with, Jeff.
Okay.
So anyway, as we continue on, what we've done is we've made a pretty interesting story. So it's an original story set inside the Spider-Man universe. Again, I went over the characters that you can play as, but we also this time around are going to have crossover characters. So one of the things inside of the first version of Infinity, you couldn't have like Buzz Lightyear flying around inside the Pirates of the Caribbean world, but this time around, the Marvel characters can and often do crossover storylines. And so what we wanted to do is make sure that for the characters that do crossover, because not all of them do, but for the characters that do, there's exclusive content for those characters, reason and purpose for them to be inside of that particular playset. So in the case of Spider-Man, Iron Man's actually one of the crossover characters. And so he comes to Manhattan. He's briefed by a character who starts telling him all about the symbiote invasion that's happening because Mysterio and Green Goblin have kidnapped Venom, cloned him. He freaked out. Iron Man starts showing up there. So anyway, that's a little bit about like the story and what we're doing with crossover characters.
So will there be any Disney crossover characters? Is this exclusively on the Marvel side of the business?
I don't think any Disney characters have ever crossed over into Marvel.
Not yet.
I mean, you could be the first.
Well,
Just get everyone to sign off on it. You guys run the company now, right?
Watch me segue. In the toy box mode, players can do exactly that.
Get out.
That's where you can become the Disney storyteller or the Marvel comic book creator and come up with your own versions of great mashups. It's up to your own imagination, Jeff Gerson.
My own imagination?
Your own imagination.
Wow.
Okay, so look at this. This is actually more serious business. Okay, so we have we integrated a skills and attribute system inside of the game. So now as your characters level up, you can start choosing things like unlocking more moves to your characters, unlocking super moves. You can also do stuff like upgrade his health, upgrade how fast he revives down characters, upgrade the cooldowns on certain power discs we have now, because we've got team-up characters from other Marvel properties that will come in. So it's cool because all of the new Marvel characters plus the new Disney characters benefit from this. But the other thing that I think is important is that all of the old Disney characters are forwards compatible with the 2.0 version.
Right.
And they will actually also have the ability to have their stats upgraded. So our vision with this platform is that when you bring Buzz Lightyear into 2.0, that he benefits from the increased functionality that we put inside of the game.
So I won't have to go buy a 2.0 edition Buzz Lightyear to get those benefits. It's not like you have to go pick up. It's like my existing Buzz does everything.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that, as we continue to grow and evolve Infinity, what we want to do is start, putting in new gameplay mechanics, putting in new things into the game that make those characters relevant again and make them cool again.
Totally. There's nothing cool about Buzz Lightyear.
That's actually totally not true.
I think that's what you just said.
No, I didn't. I said that. I did not say that.
That's what I heard you say.
That's not, did I say that, John?
You didn't say it.
Yeah, see?
Okay, all right.
He's paid to say you didn't say
So anyway, that's a little bit about the attributes skill system. We talked a little bit about crossover characters, multiplayer inside of the playsets, 1 or 2 players play at the same time, which is a lot of fun. And then the toy box mode, we've made a significant amount of improvements in.
Yeah, that was the thing coming out of the. I watched the live stream you guys had, the announcement. That was the thing. Like, okay, like this seems like this is the toy box that you want. Like, these are the expansions, these are the changes that are going to make it like kind of rad.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is that we really, really listen closely to our community. We have a pretty robust community, and we were listening really closely to them about, like, what is it that you want the toy box to do, and how do you want it to evolve, and what do you want to be different. And so they came up with a ton of different suggestions from us, and we've been working on that. I think one of the key things that we've been talking about most recently is when players were dumped into the toy box mode of the first version of the game, it's kind of like a writer with a blank sheet of paper. Like, some people were like able to go to town, start building, creating, using their imagination, but a lot of people were like, I have no idea what's going on here. What do I do?
Yeah.
So we worked really hard to increase usability and make it so that a player could come in there and use what we're calling an auto creator feature, which is essentially procedural generation, to start building out a toy box, to go in and start building, editing, creating however you want to.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now, Blackbird?
I am destroying things in the city with my hover car.
Yeah. So John's playing as Nova right now. We're still in the Spider-Man playset over here. We actually, do you show any of the destruction? We added a full destruction system into the game as well. So now...
oh God, no! Oh, you're right.
So now when characters are, throwing different enemies into buildings and stuff like that, they're actually breaking apart and destroying, that kind of thing. Anyway, so to go back to the toy box a little bit, so we've added a whole bunch of different cool brushes and auto creators inside of there. One of them that I think is really cool is a racetrack feature that you can put down. And when you do that, it actually builds a racetrack and it puts AI splines down there. So when you put down enemy racers, they actually race accordingly. We've got like castle pieces now, so you can go and build your entire castle. And we've added interiors to the game as well. So you can put a door on anything now and then go and like add on additional rooms, things like that. It's just really been a big priority, specifically with the toy box mode, to greatly enhance the types of user-generated content people can make.
And old toy boxes import into the new game?
Yeah, they do, actually. So all of the we do this Toy Box TV weekly, where we challenge the community to come up with stuff.
Oh, I've seen it.
We get. Have you? Are you a big fan?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. I've listened to this giant bombcast before, and I'm a huge fan.
Sounds like terrible garbage to me.
God damn it! Your brown nose, so brown.
Why you brown nose me first?
Who brown nose who? Oh, he brown you. I think he was being sarcastic.
Was he?
I don't know. Oh, you look so sad. That's the saddest I've ever seen you look.
Anyway, so we do that each week. We challenge the community. We get between 5,000 and 7,000 submissions, and then we have a GX team, guest experience team, that goes through and takes a look at those and makes sure that they're all, appropriate.
That they all contain giant dicks. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
How many of the submissions on average between these 5,000 and 7,000? What percentage would you say have wildly inappropriate content?
I can see the PR people in the background going like, not a lot. You'd actually be surprised.
They know not to submit it.
Yeah, it's not going to pass our filter.
Yeah, they've got it at home. They can do this, like live out their weird Disney porno fantasies. That's what I do. Anything's possible in the toy box, John.
Okay, so
Anything.
you've bridge. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Go to your media training.
Yeah, exactly.
When someone is asking you these not quite hostile questions, what about the Disney stock price? Like that, you know how to bridge out of.
Anyway, so with the toy box mode, though, I mean, it is all about. You guys are a bunch of assholes. I'm trying to give you a nice demo here of explain the game.
Did someone ask you to do that?
Didn't you?
I was, yeah.
Or did we just come to kind of hang out?
I don't know.
I thought that was last night.
I want a little bit of both.
Okay, fine. So, your question was, will the old toy boxes work inside of the new game? And the answer is yes. And so, where it's going to be really beneficial for the guys that upgrade from an Xbox 360 to PlayStation 4 or a PS3 or an Xbox One, with your Disney ID, you can cloud save your toy boxes and then pull them down on your new systems. We've also integrated things like we have a storefront toy that we call it now, where players can actually define what inventory someone's going to have inside of their toy box. So it's like, oh, you start this toy box and I want you to play this game, and you're going to have Bullseye, a laser blaster, and a Pixar ball. Like, you can start doing those kind of things. You can put treasure chests at the end of maps now that will open up and give you currency that you can then use for the next level someone's created in a toy box.
Okay,
So
all right.
we're really,
So
really.
you can kind of chain levels together.
Yeah, you can do that with our doors feature. So you can actually have doors now that chain together multiple toy boxes. And in the last game, we had the ability to adjust cameras. So you could have
Right.
like cameras that were beyond just the third person, like top-down cameras, that kind of thing. So we have that in there now. So, and we also have chat bubbles. So you can actually now attach a chat bubble to an NPC to give you quest text.
Okay. Yeah.
It requires an internet connection, though, because we have to go verify with CleanSpeak that no one's putting any bad stuff in there. But it's actually cool because now you can do think about it, you do like a top-down toy box, attach text bubbles to NPCs giving you quests, attach doors to connect multiple toy boxes together, and kind of make your own like Zelda-esque RPG with a character like Venom or any of your favorite characters. So. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. We're excited to see what people come up with.
That sounds really fucking hard to make.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, it just sounds like it's a lot of work.
You would be surprised at some of the stuff that the community is making. It's
No, I mean you guys to make the game. I don't mean like the tools. Like the tools. Like I mean obviously.
It's pretty difficult. It's Avalanche Software, the guys in Salt Lake City. Incredibly talented team. Love those dudes. They're our family, our brothers. I mean, everyone is busting butt to make this the coolest Toys of Life game that's out there. And so,
Cool. And it's coming to the current platforms as well. Does the figures obviously are cross compatible, but what about the base, the Infinity base?
Yeah, so the Infinity base from your first version of the game, if you are going to be upgrading, we're going to allow a digital upgrade path that's going to come out post-launch. So what we're going to allow people to do is digitally purchase the Disney Infinity toy box, open parentheses, 2.0 edition, close parentheses, and then they can plug in their base and use their existing figures to experience the toy box. And then if they want to go get play sets and extra content, they can go to the store and pick those up and then use those to do that. So for everyone that is an existing user, if you want to, there is that path. Where we're careful about messaging it, though, because in trying to be all things to all people, it sounds incredibly confusing.
Sure.
So that's why we've been like, people are like, why aren't they talking about it? But I feel like we feel like the message has been out there long enough that we do have an option, and that's the way you'll do it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so what else should we talk about? I mean, that's kind of... Oh, Blackburn's in the toy box. Drew, you should turn the camera here. So he's going to show... this is our treehouse creator. So you can see this. Now, when he hits that down, it actually starts building a treehouse for him. And then he can go and he can edit that however he wants to. So if he doesn't like, a particular branch or a particular section, he can edit that or delete it however he wants to. And like I said earlier, we've got tons of different pieces there. We've got track pieces and rail pieces and all that kind of stuff.
Now, last year when we spoke about this, I believe there was some desire to see the Muppets.
Yeah, I was like, you asked me, what do I want to see in the game? And I said, well, Disney owns the Muppets. Why don't you put the Muppets in this game? And you were like, Marvel characters. I'm like, that's not the Muppets, Johnny. Pay attention.
What are you talking about?
Except maybe there are Muppet things. Maybe you can get a power disc that you threw at Jeff Keighley and put it on a thing. Or break just I don't know what's going on.
He's just digging
Where's
around.
my... Is it in the stack?
Might be over here, dude.
You found?
Do you see the one I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, son.
No, I know.
Pigs in space. So we've got this vehicle that we have, Muppets inspired. Now stop with the disappointed face. Just because we haven't announced a Muppets figure yet doesn't mean that it won't ever happen.
It's not. I'm not disappointed. I'm just. Every time you get really excited, I feel like I have to balance it out by getting really droll. I'm not excited. It's good. I'm happy you're pumped. I like the pigs in space. It's got a funny name. I don't remember the name of that ship, but it's got a great name.
SS Swine Trek.
There it is.
But it plays the music when you put it in, which is really funny.
Okay,
That's
pretty good.
Yeah. So when you there it goes.
Nice. All right.
And then check it out. Check out the effect the team put on it. It's so funny, right? It's actually make it like the confetti, like from the show, at the back of it. So, yeah, we've got tons and tons of new power discs. We got 40 new Marvel power discs, 40 new Disney power discs.
Is that just like, is that for the complete run of this game until next year, or is that just like wave 1, wave 2?
Wave 1 is all Marvel, wave 2 is all Disney, and there's 2 waves for this version.
Cool.
And there's Darkwing Duck stuff too.
Really?
Yeah.
Drake Mallard.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, the Darkwing Duck's in there. So
I'm freezing right now.
you wanted the best air conditioning at the
Feel
show.
how
Like,
cold
what do you
my hands are.
It is legitimately
You
good.
have circulation problems, and we've talked about this before. It's gonna make you.
Why do you have to bring up personal health issues?
That's
During like a game demo thing, right? You have daddy issues.
what?
Whatever. So, what else is going on? What have you seen on the show floor today that looks pretty cool?
Today I saw Borderlands and I saw Dragon Age.
Inquisition?
Yeah, Inquisition.
That's cool. How did those look?
I don't know, man. Borderlands, like, it's set on the moon and you can jump high. And then, so, like, oxygen is their limited resource. So it's like you're kind of constantly looking around for oxygen, which didn't seem like much fun.
That sounds interesting. The Gearbox team is, like, super good. So.
Yeah, but it's 2K Australia. Like, it's not necessarily,
Oh.
like, this is kind of the game that's happening elsewhere, presumably while they're working on other stuff. But
You know what would make that game cooler?
what?
Iron Man.
Oh, yeah? Is that your answer for everything? Like, you need Iron Man. Like, you're just going around to other games. You should just bring the base around and just plug it into other stuff and then put Iron Man on when nothing happens. Go, this game is bullshit. And then walk
This
away.
doesn't have any Iron Man in it, no Venom in it.
I'm trying to put Iron Man up in this. How do you guys feel about the other entries in the Toys to Life?
Oh, I hate it.
Reality Toys.
No, I mean I hate the name Toys to Life category as like it's weird, it's confusing. I like the games, but the name is a kludgy name.
The toys do not actually come
With a
alive.
new name right now.
The hybrid
The
market?
hybrid market.
The hybrid.
The
Yeah,
hybrid
the
market.
problem was we started
They
saying
get great
that,
gas
everyone's like,
mileage.
what are you talking
Like
about?
cars? Like, what are you
Right,
talking
yeah.
about?
We're not gonna use express lane with this one.
Right. So there was some mention at the Nintendo digital event
Yes, there
of Infinity having something unique on the Wii U.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that?
I I think it'd be great if someone let us know if we're supposed to be working on something. We do have Wii U features, like we do support their gamepad, the DRC, with inventory and stuff, but
Oh, yeah.
specifically related to Amiibo. I'm not sure what Reggie was talking about.
All right.
Awesome.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not a
no,
bad thing.
that's-
It's just
yeah,
no
that's-
one's told me.
I mean, the game's not out for a while. You got plenty of time.
Yeah. So, but it looks, that stuff looks exciting, and obviously the team over at Activision that's putting together Trap Team.
Yeah.
Those games have always been great. And
Do you have traps in your game?
We don't have traps in our game.
Do you have any trap in your game?
Oh wait, yes, we do.
Do you have any trap in your game?
This is true.
It's all trap. Disney Infinity 2.0 Fantasia Music Evolved is all trap music.
All right.
So John just pointed out he's going to have me bridge back. So we've just integrated these new things that we're calling Toy Box games.
Uh-huh.
So we've got 2 of them that come with our new starter pack. This one is a tower defense game, and it's themed to Thor, and it's about defending Asgard.
Okay.
And so inside of this one, there's 2 phases. There's a build phase where you're building out your traps, and then there's
Traps.
a fight phase. So that's why he was saying traps.
Trap.
JV. Yeah. Drop that trap. So it'll be cool. So you know, if you're familiar with like Orcs Must Die, you can
I am.
imagine what the play pattern's like. 4-player online multiplayer inside of these toy box games. The other one we have is a dungeon crawler. We lock the camera in an isometric perspective. And then so we try to do a little bit like Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
And then we use that procedural generation feature to actually create new levels every single time you go in there. So, you know, we're hoping that it feels like there's a ton of replayability. And the whole idea is that you're supposed to, you know, escape this dungeon as you're going through many, many, many levels with your favorite Marvel and Disney characters to get out. So.
Cool. So I mean, you know,
Good job, Blackburn. That was a great.
that was a little hard toss. That's kind of a hard
not
toss.
a hard toss.
It's kind of a hard toss.
Ninja toss.
Like it's not how.
He's my boss too.
Yeah.
I can get fired for that.
You should probably.
Or you can give me a raise for that.
Yeah, that's always an option. So I mean, you know, Infinity. You know, when the game came out last year, blew up huge. Seemed like just one of the biggest things going, and now you are making it even bigger. Like, how much easier is it to just? I mean, now you're working with Marvel. You know, like obviously your company holds 80% of the world's IP. I think at last count. So. I mean, how tempting is it to go into like how much of a balance is it between like, well, this is stuff we know is going to sell. Everyone loves Iron Man. The movies are big, and like, I mean, how obscure could you get? Would you ever make actual full figures or even a play set that are like crazy obscure weird, or is that just like so big that it has to be kind of the bigger stuff?
I think it really depends. I mean, even some of the figure choices we did this year that we haven't announced yet were ones that, I mean, we were running polls on Facebook and Twitter like, what characters would you like to see come to Infinity like a year ago?
So you had no vision and you had to have people.
No, it wasn't that, Jeff. Pain in the ass. It was about listening to our community.
Of course.
And then seeing, you know, what it was that they wanted.
Join the
And then-
conversation, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, well, yeah, and then balancing that with, okay, what's really going to be fun and gameable, and what's going to be, you know, something that the community really wants. So,
Hang on.
what?
Did he just say gameable?
He said gameable. What's gonna be gameable?
Is that a dirty word?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
I mean, like
They have good gameplay mechanics. So
Okay.
like, it's a character that has like cool things that you'd really want to see in a game.
Okay, so
like Merida.
Game-
gameable.
Gamify, yeah.
If you could gamify it, put it in the. If it would be good in the game. If it's gameable. No, got it. Okay, no, that's cool.
What do you? Yeah. So that was like a complete like.
Yeah, no, that's bridge.
Gameable.
Bridge.
Right? I can see the comments right now. Gameable. What an idiot. Anyway, so
It just sounds like a term that would be used in a lot of meetings.
yeah, our
Yeah.
GameIndustry.biz newsletter.
Yeah.
Gameable. Gamification of gameable
That's actually that is my new newsletter. It's called Gameable with an exclamation point. We print it out of the Kinkos. It's very awesome.
Yeah, so, but I will say that, I mean, when it comes to obscure characters, I think that that's cool. One thing, you know, at Adam's, or at Sony's press conference, they talked about...
Just call it Adam.
yeah, at Adam's press
Adam's
conference.
press conference.
I'd like to make a special announcement about Grim Fandango. So...
Last Guardians canceled on
Yeah.
What are we talking?
Guardian. No, that was toasty.
So, but like it was funny because when we were having all those discussions with Tim and Adam and those guys, I mean, I kept on saying it aside, like, dude, we should do a proper sequel to Grim Fandango as a playset for Infinity. And he's like, yeah, okay, kid, hey, let's get through this deal first, and then maybe we can talk about what. Because, you know, like when it comes to the IP thing, right? I mean, it's like, how cool would it be to have some of the old LucasArts titles? Like,
Is that stuff that, like, I mean, you know, that's stuff that you might not be able to put on a disc or something like that. But, like, I mean, are there DLC plans for additional, like, playset support and stuff like that to last beyond? Or you guys have to, like, lock everything on the disc for the duration of this product?
yeah, our DLC is actually all the user generated content stuff. So anything that the users make, you know, we post and is available for download for
Sure,
free.
yeah.
And so that's what that is. But we don't have plans at this time for DLC against Infinity. But we do have plans to do something we are looking at doing is shipping, you know, characters that might not be on the disc that you actually download when you put the toy down. But that's like, we're always looking at ways to innovate in technology and do things differently to allow us flexibility to respond to, you know, characters that people might want that, you know, we hadn't had the foresight to put in the game. So
Sure, yeah.
That's it. All right, we're getting the.
All right, what do you want to? I mean, so when they do Star Wars next year, what do you think they should do?
It's gonna be all Muppets. It's gonna be a Muppet Star Wars. They did that already, right? If they do a parody of Muppet Star Wars, that'd be great.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing Muppet Star Wars in 2015. You guys.
Hey, that's far, far away. Do you like that? That was good.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was
Okay.
It
All
was
right.
just
Yeah.
okay.
All right. That was good. That was good. All right.
That's like my level of humor. I'm not as clever as you guys. But I'm
No,
a
that's
good, I'm
good.
a
That's
good
good.
friend.
That's
I mean,
good.
like,
That's good.
I call you on your birthday.
I'm a good
That's, I mean, it's why we still hang out. So.
All right. Thank
That's
you,
all I
John.
got.
Thank you, John.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you, John.
What's wrong, Drake? All right.
I think we hit our sophomore slump from the city. We're excited to be back
Absolutely.
next year. We'll see if we can pick it back up.
Yeah, we'll see. We get a fourth John.
Oh my God, that's right. There's 3 Johns. I didn't even think about that.
I'll change my name. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.